What is that?
Stop! Leave me alone! Slapped me and collected my phone.
When they were beating me, I was anchored like a criminal.
My name is Guminwa. I'm from Ondo State. Around 2019, I rented a shops, 8 shops, and 1 store for Ajara, Unisa, along Ladeboye, Muokekere. So the day I went to give Ajara the receipts, she said, babe, do you want to sell the place the way they? I said, yes, honestly, I love to sell it. Immediately, she offered me 25 million. I said, no, I'm not the only person that owns this place. I will definitely inform my husband when I get home, and I will get back to you. I spoke with my husband and he said, oh, don't sell it now, the place will soon grow. And I called Ajara up, madam, I don't think I'm selling the place for now. She accepted, said no problem. Someone called me and said, we heard that you sold this place for Ajara. And I said, no, I did not sell the place. And he said, as I'm talking to you, there is a building inside your veggie land, and another one is almost complete. There is foundation going on already there. That she broke one of the shop to enter the veggie land to build all these things he's talking about. So I called Ajara up. So why did you trespass to my property without my consent? It's not fair. You said you are IGP wife and you are also a police officer. You know what you did, what it means in the court of law. I reported that to Bale Ladeboye. I went in the shop when this woman came in. So she said she has bought things, all this, and I said, okay, what do you really want to buy with us now? When she was meditating, I saw 2 men just came in. They said, I'm under arrest from area N, Abuja. I said, but you are not on uniform. Can you please show me your ID card and your arrest warrants? They said, no. I said, if you say you are a police officer and you want me to follow you from all the way from Ikorodu to Abuja, you should be able to present your ID card and your arrest warrants. As I was asking them this fat woman just tripping. So she said I should follow them to Abuja. And I said, no. And the next day, this chubby woman slapped me, collected my phone, passed it to the other men, and she dragged me, and I started shouting, oh, Leo.
We are just like hearing noise. People are just shouting, leave me alone, this lady, who are you? This, that. So all of us, we are just, we rush in. Myself, I came in, and I saw these people here also. They came in like this. We just saw these men, every man like that. So we are like asking them, what's the issue? They said they invited this woman. Why now? If you invite somebody honorably, you should be able to present your ID card, or you just identify yourself as a police, men, officers.
Mo kàn dédé gbariwo pé kidnapper mo kàn wọlé wá orí mọ̀ pé ó bu ọmọbìnrin yìí so pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ àná ní ká lọ gbé wá láti Àbújá kò sí nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún gbà ẹ̀ wọ́n lu yànnà tó tilẹ̀kùn mọ́mọ́lé tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbajà bíi ọ̀ṣọ́ ara wọn pé this ID card o kò sí ID card kò sí wàhálà kìíní kankan wọ́n á ṣe pé àwọn àdúgbò jáde sí pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀.
Those people that came to help said no, you cannot take her away. My lawyer showed up. When they saw the lawyer, they said they are from area N, Ijede. Those people that they shouted, oh, you are not from Abuja again. So what is the matter about? And I said it's between me and my tenants. So the lawyer shouted that what? It's a civil case. And he asked the fat woman that was holding me, where is your ID card and what is your rank? She said she's ASP Moriamo Salame. And what about this person? The tall man mentioned his name, Arudo Olariwaju. He cited the other guy. He's the lawyer that mentioned, I know this guy. He's a land grabber, so he's not a police. So why did you bring her here. And where is the phone? Why will you allow somebody like this to collect her phone? The woman said, it's the point. Okay, can you show us ID card? Okay. What about your arrest warrant? They say they are on patrol. That is why they just branch to quickly do the job when their oga called them. The next day, we got to their commander's office. We met my tenants with this commander. They are whining and dining. He instructed one of his boys. His name is Arojo Olarewaju, to handcuff me, and I was having this drip on my hand. They did not handcuff me to the front. They handcuffed me to the back. And he asked me to go and they should take me to the cell. But before then, I should go and write statements. They started beating me. And Ajara boss saw one, a woman, that these police women were they are calling her Eruku Obirin. So she started dragging my hair. They were beating me, and they put this electric something on my waist. When they were beating me, I was anchored like a criminal. There is this woman there, Abiodun, Inspector Abiodun. She said I should write. So when I wanted to write the statement, we look, Honorary Buruku, look at what they asked, look at what she's writing, that we did not bring ID card, we did not do this, we did not do that. She tore the paper. She tore the paper like 3 times. On the 13th of January, I was outside here when we saw these people coming upstairs. There are 2 women, which I noticed Moriam Salami among them. Other ones, there are 6 in number. 4 of these men were holding guns. They said I should follow them. The next thing, one of these men that is holding gun grabbed me on my throat and said, drag me. I said, follow us. So the man that was beside me stood up and said, what is a woman now? Why will you do this? So the man entered his shop. The man left me and Moriama was holding me. They dragged me inside. They ran after that man. They started beating them.
See, I want the one that they are beating someone. See, please, this person, you cannot collect the phone. You cannot collect the phone. Don't go on the phone. You shop where you go. I don't be your salad. I don't be back on your salad. I want to back on your face. I'm resting on you. I'm resting on you. Let my phone. Let my phone. I can't my phone. Why you shop me? Beating me.
From there, we shall go on move phone. When you are going for phone, you will get it for phone. By for me 14 years, I want to move phone. One quick cock. You will get she phone before. I shall move the she phone before. By Baby Johnny, Tomba, Ikeji Tajo, office no. Wọ́n ṣá ń bá wọn jà pé ṣáàrí tí wọ́n máa obìnrin tó tẹ̀lé àwọn ọlọ́pàá wá yẹn wá wọn pẹ̀lú Mrs. Royak wọ́n ti dìmọ́ra wọn pé wọ́n jókòó ọ̀fọ́ Mrs. Royak létí.
The next thing, Moriamo slapped me. I fell down. She sat on me and she pressed my neck so I don't breathe. Policemen used gun to hit me on my hand, started hitting me on my leg. They beat me up seriously. They dragged me from that shop like goat. They dragged me on the floor from the upstairs down. So they took me to Bobo. When we got to Bobo, we met their DPO, Balogun, outside. And I explained myself. The DPO shouted that, to Mariam mother, why will you take my men to go and do this sort of job? What nonsense is this? Please, I don't want this case here. And when Balogun told them that he's not interested, that we should leave, Mariam will instruct those police at the gate that they should not allow me to go out. They put tear gas on me, handcuffed me to the back, dragged me to Commander Bawa van. So they took me to an unknown destination that night. They put siren so that when I shout, people cannot hear me. I started begging them. Even there is this police officer beside me started pressing my boobs. She put leg chain on me. Said I should go to the cell. They asked me to remove all my underwear
And this woman brought out scissors. She cut my hair. Around 5 o'clock, they called me out. So they said I should enter van. I was asking them, where am I heading to? So this Omonile, this Lampard, started threatening. This threatening was much. I couldn't open my shop. I couldn't go out. My children, my husband as well. I went to Zone 2. My lawyer met me there. We wrote a petition, and we wrote Bawa what he did to us, and all these policemen, Lampard, the threatening to life, how he's using the police. And the AIG or the police, what they told us that the AIG said he cannot approve the petition except we remove Abbas Bawa's name. On the 13th of February, I received a call from someone, a woman, that she needed an evening gown. So when I got to the shop, I was busy bringing clothes from the. They realized that my daughter was videoing them.
They saw me videoing. There was a man in suit, slapped me and collected my phone. Also, the woman that went out, she also tried slapping me and beating us. So they collected me and my mom's phone.
What is that? Stop! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Leave my child! Leave me! Don't threaten my child! You're threatening me!
We were screaming for help. Soldiers came and they asked, where are you from? They said they were from Alagbon police station. And then they said, where is your ID card? They couldn't show that. They said, have you reported this to any nearby police station? They said no. So we went to a nearby police station at Shagam Road. They reported it. The soldiers couldn't do anything again, so they had to leave. We had to follow them to Alagbon. My mom wasn't feeling well. They said they are going to take her to hospital. The lawyer that follows us, they got him distracted and they took us to Alagbon. But they didn't allow us to write anything that happened on that day. So they said we shouldn't write anything about police assault. We wanted to write it. The person that led them, this so-called policemen, she tore the paper, and one of them used a file to hit me and collected my phone. My phone was dead, so she took it and she plugged it in her own charger and she told me I should put my password. She forced me to do that, and she deleted the videos, both my mom too.
The next day, said we should go to the property and see what is really happening there, because Ejara said I cost our camera, our aqua board, and lock her shop. Before we got there, Omonile, this land grabber, have already surrounded the place. So these policemen from Alagbon came, and I took permission from them that can I video, and they said yes. Just on a sudden, Ajara husband, Ogbolu, slapped me and I fell down. I wanted to even stand up to hold the man. Ajara said if I tried it, they would kill me. She brought out, he said, I will devise her voice is there when she said, I will pull out the gun.
Listen, don't touch him! Don't try it!
These policemen left us in that scene. Ajara put out the gun. We started running for our life. She entered the car. She started chasing us with car. They have to keep me in one corner. This Rose called me up. I should come for reconciliation. And then when we got there, I met only Mariam or Salami. The next thing, this ASP Rose said we should go to court. The lawyer that followed me said, what? You call us for reconciliation. Why court? They took me to court. This policeman, his name is Jonas Akogun. Another one is Peter Ismaila. They colluded with them that I should enter their bus. They took me back to Alagbon. In the bus, I heard them when they were talking. My tenant called them that no, make sure she enter cell. And the prosecutor Doga Amedu, he said, "Wallahi, he go enter the place." And this Akogu Jonas was saying, tomorrow they cannot perfect her bail today. Tomorrow now, even before you come out, we go don't put another charge for her again. So they will take her to Alagbon. They go barber Kiri, they go barber hair. On getting to Alagbon gates, they receive a call that they should bring me back immediately. They return me back to the court, and the magistrate said, "Why will you take her out of this place? She is still perfecting her bail. You should, and there's still time. You should allow her to sit in the courts. It's when she cannot perfect her bail, that is when you have the right. Even not to Alagbon. It's Kiri that was written in the paper. So why did you take her to Alagbon? If anything happens to her," they were saying is the warder, and they called the warder, and the warder too denied that they did not sign something like that, and I was able to perfect my bail. This my Hausa said she's a Borno woman, that they know what they're doing in Borno. I don't know what they're doing in Borno. I'm begging meaningful Nigeria, please help me. My life is not safe, and the life of my family. Please, I want the IGP. This woman Hajara Alimat Unisa said is your wife. I want you to call her into order. She said, Hajara said she's 2-time provost in police headquarters, Abuja.